Hey, it's Luther. And if you are struggling to generate free traffic, then you need to watch every minute of this quick presentation. You see, Google is rolling out a massive update in 2022 that is killing websites using traditional SEO while making it easy to generate insane amounts of free traffic if you update your site correctly. In this 12-minute presentation, you'll learn all the changes Google is making with its Core Vitals update, including the untapped source of free traffic that is being ignored by 90% of websites. As of 2022, this low-hanging fruit traffic source accounts for 27% of all search traffic and can be tapped into with 2 small changes to your website. You'll also learn the 3 critical SEO mistakes that Google is cracking down on with this update, making it impossible to rank on the first page if your site is doing this. Listen, the free traffic strategies explained in this expose work with no social media, no expensive software or one-click traffic gimmicks, no advertising, PPC or Facebook ads, no solo ads or email drops, no JVs or product launches, and no black hat SEO that only gets you blacklisted from Google. Just a simple traffic formula that is working like crazy in 2022. Now watch until the very end, and you'll also learn how to use these free traffic strategies to earn a passive affiliate income, as well as my sneaky sales approach to getting local business owners to pay thousands of dollars to anyone who has this formula. The students who watched a live version of this presentation have put it to the test and are seeing an immediate boost in traffic. Hear what a few of them had to say. Julie from California says, "Results post. I built a new affiliate site using the tips in Luther's traffic webinar, and it ranked on the first page of Google for a few keywords within days. This is the first time I've built a site that gets real traffic, and I've already earned $673 in affiliate commissions from it. This whole experiment cost me nothing to set up, and it continues to grow every day." And Rob from Florida says, "After the webinar, I removed all the crappy traffic products that I bought, as Luther suggested, and added the free tools he recommends. We saw an immediate jump in traffic and sales as one of our articles made it onto the first page of Google a few days later. Traffic is increasing steadily as I follow Luther's checklist and still spending $0 on traffic and marketing." And Douglas from Alabama posted, "Super results post. I just sold my lead site to a real estate agent for $5,000. I built the site in a few days using Luther's strategies and started generating leads for real estate agents a few days later." Now, legally, I must warn you that most people don't make any money with their home businesses because, well, most people don't take action when they see an opportunity. However, the students who were lucky enough to watch this presentation and put what they learned into action have been earning small fortunes tapping into this source of unlimited free traffic. By the end of this presentation, you will have everything you need to protect your sites from Google's new update and solve your traffic problems for good. Now, before I walk you through this traffic strategy, I need to tell you the crazy story of how I came to discover it. I feel it's important that you know where this came from so you can better understand how to implement it on your sites. And after, I'll walk you through all the details of this update and how to generate immediate free traffic. Deal? You see, I am not an expert on SEO or free traffic. My expertise is in marketing. I sell coaching programs to help local businesses, as well as regular folks, earn more money through persuasive sales strategies. I always relied on affiliates and JV partners for traffic. They send me traffic, usually from an email list. I earn a generous commission on every sale generated. On one of my recent product launches, I noticed a new affiliate sending huge amounts of traffic to the offer on the first day, then the next day, and then the next day after that. For 2 whole weeks, he kept sending huge amounts of traffic to my offer, earning over $1,000 a day in affiliate commissions. His name? Paul Holbrook. I reached out to Paul to find out how he was able to generate such unusually steady traffic every day. To my surprise, Paul had no mailing list, no products of his own, and no social media accounts. All of his traffic was generated from a small blog that he ranked on the first page of Google using SEO. You see, Paul was an engineer for Yahoo Search in the late 90s and got laid off in 2010 after Google had completely taken over the search market. He turned down an offer to work for Google, instead working as a freelance SEO consultant using his insider knowledge to help businesses rank their websites higher in Google's results. He also started affiliate marketing as a hobby, using his SEO skills to rank simple blogs in Google's results for some side income. I was impressed with Paul's results. I've had plenty of affiliates that use SEO to generate traffic, yet no one who was as consistent as he was. Paul explains his unusual success this way. Most SEO experts try to game the system. They use backlink schemes, keyword tools, and one-click software to exploit some search loophole and trick Google's algorithm into ranking their sites higher. And it works for a while. Eventually, Google catches on to the tricks they are using and update their search algorithm to stop them. All these so-called experts lose their traffic and are left scrambling to find a new exploit or loophole to get back on top. It's a consistent cat and mouse game between SEO gurus and Google. Now, Paul's strategy is the complete opposite. He ignores all the SEO professionals and simply gives Google what it wants every time they update their algorithm. He has a sneaky way to find out what Google is going to change before they implement it. He looks at every patent and private publication that Google publishes. You see, before every algorithm change, Google files a patent and publishes technical papers in industry trade journals about their new search formulas. This protects them legally from any other search engine that tries to copy them and gives credit to engineers that develop it. Now, you need to be an engineer to get access to these journals and fully understand their technical jargon. Luckily, Paul worked in the industry and can dig through the technical documents to find out exactly what Google wants to see from websites before each algorithm update goes live. Listen, if there is any magic bullet to SEO, it's to give Google exactly what it wants and be rewarded for it. This is why Paul can demand top fees from his consulting clients. His traffic only increases with every Google update. Panda, Penguin, Hummingbird, Mobile, Paul and his clients gained traffic every time there was a big Google change, while his competition fell off the front page or got delisted completely. Now, the most recent algorithm change is being rolled out in 2022. Google's Core Vitals update has seen Paul's biggest jump in search rank and traffic since he started doing SEO. I was blown away by the amount of free traffic Paul could generate with simple blogs, and I had to know the trick he was using to dominate search results. After all, traffic is the lifeblood of any business. You could have the best product, the best sales funnel, the best offer. None of it matters if no one sees it because you don't have the traffic to your page. And so I made Paul an offer. I teach him my best marketing funnels to help him use his SEO skills to earn a passive affiliate income and retire from consulting if he would look at my sites and teach me his traffic secrets for my business. He agreed, and I got my notebook ready to learn from the master. Now, I was expecting some highly technical tricks and for him to use expensive, complicated software. Nope. In fact, the first thing Paul had me do was remove all of the plugins, all the one-click traffic generators and keyword-rich articles I had on my sites. He said not only were these things slowing down my site, but they also acted as red flags for Google. Each of them was a dead giveaway that I was trying to game the system, and Google was quietly penalizing me for it. Heck, even the web host I was using hurt my rank in Google. I was surprised how much Paul wanted me to strip down my websites. However, he explained it this way. Paul was about to pour rocket fuel into my website's gas tank. However, I first had to get my foot off the brake pedal. That made sense to me, and I stripped my site bare. Now, there were a small set of tools and plugins that Paul used to optimize my site, which we'll get to in a minute. However, perhaps the most interesting thing is how Paul focused 90% of his time trying to capture traffic from new Google search products. Things like voice search, mobile search, video search, local search, as well as a new program called Google Feed, where Google sends your article directly to users of their Android phones based on other websites they've visited in the past. These new search systems have far less competition because almost no one has read the technical documents and figured out how to rank for them. No one, except for Paul, that is. For example, right now 20% of all searchers do not type their search into Google. Users of tablets, smartphones, and smaller Chromebooks hate using the on-screen keyboard and use Google's voice search instead. You can see the little voice search button right in Google's search bar. Ranking in the results of a voice search is different than in normal results, yet no one is optimizing their site to capture this traffic. Imagine, nearly a third of all search traffic has virtually no competition. The trick, which you'll get a full walkthrough on in this presentation, is a few small changes in the keywords you use in your articles. So, getting rid of the stuff that was hurting my sites, adding a few key plugins, changing some keywords, and that's it. My sites were fully optimized for Google's latest update. It seemed simple, yet I knew that Paul had spent countless hours to come up with this optimal formula of tools and tricks. He gave me a tiny list of places to get backlinks and made me promise not to go out and add backlinks from any other sources. He was quite adamant about that. Heck, you'd be surprised just how few backlinks he uses. After my session with Paul, it only took a few days to update all of my websites, and the results were dramatic. I followed his formula on my existing websites, removing all of the things that were holding me back, adding the plugins he gave me, changing my articles, and building just a few backlinks. Every site saw an immediate boost in search traffic, usually 3 days to a week after I made the changes. The best part is my search traffic continued to climb as they leapfrog higher and higher up the search results. I started using this formula on client websites, as well as building new blogs to capture as much traffic as I could to grow my coaching and affiliate business. Now, every time I used this formula on a site, I saw an increase in traffic. I felt completely relieved. It was like Paul solved my traffic problems for good, especially knowing this formula was future-proof. I was giving Google what it wanted, and I knew I would continue to get rewarded with a higher ranking. Now, I wasn't the only one who was putting this formula to work and seeing incredible results. I run a coaching program where students pay me $2,500 a month to get access to all of the latest strategies that I use in my business. All the experimental stuff that is working for me now, including this new free traffic system. Coaching students from all walks of life were able to use this free traffic formula to build passive affiliate income, sell their Kindle books, generate sales for e-commerce businesses, as well as huge paychecks from local business owners as SEO consultants. They helped test this formula at a scale I never could alone, across a variety of different businesses and niches. With their help, we kept the things that worked, threw out the things that didn't, and simplified the whole process into a checklist that anyone could use to generate unlimited free traffic on demand. Now, recently, I sent out a survey to all of my customers asking what their biggest challenge was in their business. Overwhelmingly, they responded with free traffic. And it's no surprise. With so many gurus promoting scammy one-click magic free traffic software tools that only hurt your standing with Google after this update, it's time someone teaches the real SEO fundamentals that are working now, which is why I put together this presentation. Now, before I walk you through Paul's formula so you can get started generating traffic, I need to tell you the things you must avoid on your sites so you don't get penalized by Google. Remember, after this 2022 Core Vitals update, most of the software and strategies that SEO experts use to game the system are only going to hurt your rank. It's like Paul said, before we can pour jet fuel on your websites, we need to teach you how to get your foot off of the brake pedal. The first thing you must avoid is any one-click magic traffic software you bought from gurus on JVZoo, ClickBank, or any other network. The tools like AI content generators, backlink spammers, indexers, rankers, mass comment spammers, Google is cracking down on any site using these hacks and will quietly penalize your site if you do. Listen, Google hires the smartest engineers on the planet. Engineers that are way smarter than whatever outsourcers build those cheap SEO tools. Google knows when you're using them, and your rank will fall with these latest updates. Now, the next thing you must avoid is cheap shared hosting plans from places like GoDaddy and Bluehost. On a shared plan, your website shares a server with hundreds of other sites, making your website painfully slow at times. And if just one of those sites is using old-school SEO hacks, your site will be flagged by Google for being on the same server as them. There are great cloud-based solutions like WP Engine that will keep your site separate from others, as well as a few others that are even cheaper than GoDaddy. Now, the final thing you must avoid are all the backlink schemes. You see, Google determines how important a website is based on other sites that are linking to it. This is their basic PageRank algorithm. For a long time, SEO experts exploited this fact and developed ways to get thousands of websites to link back to them, increasing their PageRank and their position in Google. This included paid placements, private blog networks, otherwise known as PBNs, low-quality directory sites and software that would mass comment on other blogs and provide a backlink. Here's the thing. Google caught on and decided to crack down on this practice. Now, when Google sees a ton of backlinks from these sources, it's an obvious tell that the site is trying to game the system, and Google penalizes them hard. The worst part is that it's nearly impossible to remove these backlinks once they are there, so they become the kiss of death for a website. Bad backlinks will hurt you for years if you use them, which is one of the reasons it's dangerous to use SEO software that claims to get you more backlinks. Paul's backlink method is about quality over quantity. There are only a handful of Google-approved ways to get backlinks, and you should only be using these. 3 to 5 backlinks are all you need in most cases to rank on page 1 for quality keywords when your site is properly optimized. Okay, so avoid one-click software, bad shared web hosts, and old-school backlink schemes. Now that you know what to avoid, I can share with you one huge tip on how to start generating free traffic immediately. This one small change to your articles and posts will skyrocket them to the top of results and flood you with traffic. You see, a while back, Google added a button to their search page that lets you search by speaking into the microphone. This is a huge help to anyone on a mobile device, tablet, iPad, or small netbook computer with tiny on-screen keyboards. As of 2022, 27% of all searches are done using this voice feature, a figure that will reach half of all searches in the coming years as tablets become more popular than full computers. Ranking for these voice search results is different than regular results, and no one is currently optimizing their content for it, making this search traffic completely untapped. You see, when someone searches with their voice, they tend to ask a full question rather than just typing in a handful of keywords. For example, if someone is searching Google for advice on how to housebreak their dog, they might type a short statement like, "Housebreak my dog." However, when using voice search, they would ask the full question, "How do I housebreak my dog?" Here's the trick. Instead of titling your articles and blog posts as a statement, title them as a question exactly how the searcher would ask. So instead of an article or post titled, "How to Housebreak Your Dog," use, "How do I housebreak my dog?" Do you see the difference? Using a question as your article's title means it exactly matches what the voice search user put into Google and will show up higher in results than other posts that are just a statement in their title. It's a subtle difference, yet the results are dramatic. Another example is instead of titling an article, "How to Make Money Online," use the title, "How do I make money online?" The simple trick of making your article titles a question to exactly match voice search queries will leapfrog your site's content above everyone else, as long as you followed all of Paul's other optimizations. This small change allows you to tap into the 27% of search traffic that everyone else is missing. Pretty cool for a simple trick, yeah? Okay, that was a lot of info, and it's just a taste of the tricks I learned from Paul. However, I'm sure you can already see why this free traffic formula is so successful at ranking in Google and tapping into traffic sources that are completely unique and untapped. Now, I'm sure you're excited to start applying these tips to your sites, or to build a new site and rank it quickly to earn a passive affiliate income. And if you took careful notes, for sure you could figure all this out with some trial and error. However, why figure this out on your own when all of the hard work is already done for you? And that done-for-you system is called the Effortless Traffic Formula. The Effortless Traffic Formula is the only free traffic formula that gives Google what it wants to leapfrog your site to the first position of search results. I've taken everything I've learned from Paul and built a series of checklists to help automate traffic in my business. I call it the McDonald's strategy. You might be familiar with it. McDonald's has built a system out of their restaurant business that works so well anyone can open a profitable McDonald's and have the whole thing run by 15-year-olds on minimum wage. I did the same thing with generating traffic, creating a bundle of checklists that I could give to outsourcers in the Philippines to do all of the SEO and traffic work for me. That's how you grow a business after all, creating a system around what works and hiring other people to implement it for you. After seeing my customer survey results and realizing just how many people are struggling to generate traffic in their business, I decided to do a limited release of these checklists so anyone can use Paul's strategies to generate free traffic on demand. Listen, these checklist systems are always my highest reviewed products because they cut out the fluff and break everything down into step-by-step instructions. Never again will you go through a product and wonder where to start, and you will never be left wondering what's the next step. From day one to your first paycheck to your first million, every step is accounted for. The first checklist in the Effortless Traffic Formula is my affiliate sales funnel checklist. Now, if you already have a sales funnel you want to drive traffic to, you can skip this checklist. However, if you're new to online marketing, or if you already have a business and want an easy-to-use sales funnel to generate some passive income on the side, this checklist is for you. Listen, it's very important that you build a converting sales funnel with the right affiliate products before you generate any traffic. And this checklist makes it brain dead simple. Most people get this wrong and do the opposite. They build a site in a random niche, rank it in Google, and get all this traffic, yet have no plan to monetize the traffic and earn only a fraction of what they could have if they just took the time to set this up first. Nothing is worse than having a ton of traffic to a website and not earning any money for your hard work. This checklist ensures that never happens. You'll be earning top dollar from every visitor to your site. Inside, you'll learn my simple formula for uncovering hot niche markets that are easy to rank for and filled with ravenous buyers. The top 4 affiliate networks that pay 50 to 100% commissions on all products with fast payouts so you are never waiting for your money. My simple formula for picking the high-ticket, highest-converting offers to promote so you get paid hundreds, even thousands of dollars per sale, earning a passive income with very little traffic, and my 3-step promotion strategy to help sell these offers to your visitors. This checklist will have you earning the most money possible from every visitor you generate with your site. The second checklist in Effortless Traffic Formula is my Fast Site Builder checklist. Follow this checklist to quickly put together fast sites in 20 minutes without any technical knowledge. Remember, Google's 2022 Core Vitals update is all about having a fast, efficient site that works well on every mobile device. All the complicated technical details have been figured out by Paul, and this checklist gives you step-by-step instructions on how to build a site that Google will love and reward with a higher rank in its search results. You can also use this checklist for auditing your existing sites or your consulting client websites to give them an immediate boost in traffic. In this checklist, you will learn the cheap hosting plans that are fast and optimized for Google Core Vitals. Remember, GoDaddy, Bluehost, and other shared hosting plans will hurt your search position with the latest Google update. I was able to boost my SEO just by switching to this hosting plan that not only made my sites faster, it saved me money as well. You're getting a full list of every plugin Paul uses on his sites. Use this short list of plugins to handle all the on-site SEO and rest easy knowing you're giving Google exactly what it wants. Remember, only install these plugins and remove everything else that might be slowing down your site. This checklist also has a master list of the most optimized WordPress themes. Remember, the wrong theme can kill your SEO by slowing down your site and formatting it incorrectly. Check this list before you install a theme or simply install one of the approved ones on this list. This checklist has detailed instructions for every setting on your site to make it optimized for Google search. The third checklist in Effortless Traffic Formula is Paul's 60-minute PageRank formula. This checklist is a template for every article, blog post, and page that you post on your site. Follow it every time you write a new article to guarantee it will rank on the first page of Google and sell your visitors on buying your product or affiliate offer. Inside this checklist, you'll discover Paul's keyword formula that finds low-hanging fruit keywords that are easy to rank for and captures buyers' traffic. Paul's content template that makes writing persuasive articles fast and easy, even if English isn't your first language. A full list of Google-approved backlink sources, including .edu and .gov sites. Remember, less is more when it comes to backlinks. Google values quality over quantity. The backlink sources in this section are worth 10 times the cost of the entire coaching program. Listen, these 3 checklists are everything you need to dominate Google and build a passive affiliate income. Pick a high-converting affiliate funnel, build your site, and get your sales articles ranked. You can do this in just a few days' time and start seeing traffic and sales immediately. Now, I want the Effortless Traffic Formula to be the last traffic guide you ever need in your business. I learned a lot from Paul, and even more putting these methods to the test over the past year, as well as working with coaching students on using these strategies and refining it with their feedback. I've condensed everything I've learned through trial and error into a hard-hitting, no-fluff masterclass on modern SEO. This guide contains everything that is working in 2022, as well as all the things that must be avoided in Google's latest update, making it the most complete guide to free traffic that is available right now. Inside this masterclass, you will learn full details on capturing the hidden traffic sources inside Google, including voice SEO, video SEO, local SEO, and how to get your articles appearing in Google's feed to provide you an endless amount of traffic. Full master list of themes, plugins, hosting, and software that is working right now in 2022. All the heavy lifting can be done for you with the right free tools, including the security plugin that is a must-have on every site to keep you secure from hackers. The free tool that creates a mobile AMP version on your website in one click. Remember, Google rewards any site using their AMP format. The Snippets plugin that will allow you to create star reviews, FAQs, and sitemaps directly in your Google search results, improving your rank while increasing the click-through to your site. You'll also find an in-depth explanation of the 60-minute content formula, so you'll learn all the SEO and sales copy tricks being used in our sites. Paul's Sniper backlink strategy that ranks any site on the first page of Google with as little as 3 backlinks. Plus, I've included a bonus section that I call Affiliate Marketing Mastery that flat out gives you the sales funnels I use to build email lists that earns $1 to $10 per month from every subscriber. And a second bonus section on how to build lead generation sites that use free traffic to generate leads for realtors, dentists, or mortgage brokers that sell for $100 a piece, as well as how to sell these sites for $10,000 or more to these same business owners. Listen, this is just a small taste of what's inside the Effortless Traffic Formula Mastery Guide. It would take me an hour to list all the insider tips and secrets this guide contains. You can use the checklist to see immediate results while taking the time to go through the masterclass and become an expert in SEO and affiliate marketing. Never again worry about generating traffic to your websites. Now, as a quick disclaimer, his program is not for everyone. Sure, these checklists will generate unlimited free traffic. However, they will require real work to see real results. This is not some magic push-button software or some work-from-home scheme you see being peddled by online gurus and late-night TV experts. And so, if you're not willing to follow some simple checklist, or if you are looking for some magic button or get-rich-quick scheme that you know will never deliver the results they promise, then this is not for you, and you should probably leave this page now. However, if you are the type of person who jumps on opportunities, and you can see the value of being able to generate as much traffic as you want on demand, then this is not just another traffic program for you. This is the only traffic program for you. So let's make this deal a complete no-brainer for you, okay? The launch price for the Effortless Traffic Formula will be $297 when sold over live webinars, which is a steal considering my initial coaching students had to pay $2,500 to get their hands on a copy of it. However, just for watching this customer-only presentation, I've got an even better deal coming your way. I want more testimonials and case studies from folks like you who are going out there using these strategies to generate traffic and earning a passive affiliate income. Plus, I like to get my previous customers in on my latest offers at a steep discount from the normal launch prices. So if you are on this page now, consider yourself lucky. You're getting in on this program at less than half of what everyone else will pay. You won't be paying my consulting fee of $2,500 today, nor will you be paying the retail price of $297. Heck, you're not even going to pay $197 for this proven free traffic formula. You are getting access to everything: the free traffic masterclass, the SEO checklist, the affiliate marketing checklist, the site building checklist, and all of the super bonuses I haven't mentioned, all for the small investment of only $27. Listen, don't decide right now. Take advantage of my unconditional first page in 60 days guarantee. I am so confident that this is the last program you will ever need, that if you don't rank your site on the first page of Google, if you don't double or triple your traffic, or even if you don't like the color choices in the guide, any reason at all, just send me a support ticket with the word refund and I'll send you back every penny. No questions, no hassles. Follow along with these checklists and I personally promise you that you will land on the first page of Google and flood your offers with free buyer traffic. A promise backed with an ironclad 100% money-back guarantee. That's a powerful promise for just $27, am I right? And to make this deal even sweeter, I am adding these two super bonuses to help you get started even faster. First, I'm giving you my local client generation checklist. Listen, the fastest way to earn money with these SEO checklists is to get paid by local clients to use them on their websites. I'm giving you my go-to SEO funnel to find business owners. Reach out over email and book your first paying client in just 7 days' time. I typically charge $2,000 plus $500 a month for SEO services, and following this checklist will book you your first client. The second super bonus is my outsourcer Rolodex. Remember, these checklists are made with outsourcers in mind, so you don't have to do any of the work yourself. You're getting access to the very same SEO experts that I use to implement these checklists on my sites. Sit back while these workers follow step by step to pick affiliate products, build your site, and rank it on the first page of Google. On top of these two super bonuses, I include over $200 worth of upsells, outsourcing guides, client tracking spreadsheets, and everything you will need to build this into a $1 million business. That would bring this package's total value to $691 if you were to buy everything individually, all for the super discounted price of only $27. So look below this video right now. Click on the yellow Add to Cart button below. Once you click, you'll be taken to our secure checkout page that looks like this. Enter your email address here and click this button to complete your purchase. You will be given immediate access to the members area where I have even more surprises waiting for you. Remember, this is a 1-week promotional sale, and once the timer runs out, the price will be going back to $297. If you're watching this after the sale, I'm sorry, you're going to have to pay full price because I need to be fair to the customers who got in early. Just imagine what it'll be like to earn an extra $1,000, $10,000, even $100,000 a month. Will you use that cash to pay off some debts or get ahead of your bills? Or maybe take a nice vacation with that money? Will you use this system to earn some side cash? Or maybe use it to springboard a new career earning 6 figures as an affiliate marketer and local consultant? Or are you the type that will go all in and turn this into a multi-million-dollar empire? You now have everything you need to make that dream happen. All it takes is the commitment to get started now. So look below this video now. Click on the yellow rectangular button that says Add to Cart and follow the instructions on the next page so you can get started generating traffic now. If you are still watching, I bet you have some questions about the effortless traffic formula. Here are some of the questions that other savvy marketers have asked me in the past. Are there any upsells or OTOs with the effortless traffic formula? The Effortless Traffic Formula is a complete guide to generating guaranteed unlimited free traffic. There are no additional purchases needed to achieve all of the results you have seen in this presentation. After purchasing, you will have the option to purchase sales materials and some additional products from me at an extreme discount. However, they will not be necessary to use this system. Will this system work anywhere in the world? Yes, you can run this business from anywhere in the world. Affiliate networks will pay your commission directly into your bank account. Does this system cost anything to implement? Besides web hosting, there are zero additional costs to implement this system. Everything you need is provided for you, and most of the servicing work is done using free tools. If you would rather someone do the work for you, I provide a list of outsourcers who could do the work for a small fee. How fast will this work? Typically, a new site that was built with this formula will start seeing traffic in 7 to 14 days, depending on the niche. How soon you can see results depends entirely on how quickly you can take action. How much money can I expect to make with this system? Most people who invest in any program don't make any money at all. The amount of money you make depends entirely on what you do with this and how much action you take. That said, top students have been earning $5,000 to $20,000 a month in passive affiliate income, while others are getting paid $5,000 or more in fees from local businesses that hire them to implement these traffic strategies on their sites. Whether you are looking for some extra cash or a $1 million empire is entirely up to you and how much work you are willing to put in. Can I outsource this? Yes, in fact, these checklists were built with outsourcers in mind. You have full permission to give these checklists to any outsourcer you wish. In fact, I will recommend a few in the Mastery Guide. Let them do all of the hard work running this business for you while you focus on growing it. Listen, right now is your last chance to download your copy of the Effortless Traffic Formula. I personally promise this is the last traffic system you need and back that promise with a no questions asked 60-day money-back guarantee. If you've watched this far, you owe it not just to yourself, but to your business and the people who believe in and depend on you to put this checklist to work. Click the buy button below and I will see you in the members area.